is a bit later, but I've been Jim and I've been with a mate, so, you know, let me off. Come on. Right, the team news. Nigel Adkins has no fresh injury concerns coming into Saturday's game against QPR, but will be without skipper Marcus Henriksen after he picks up his 10th booking of the season and will serve the first of his 2-game ban. Either John Terrell or Noah Dicko is likely to come into the squad in Henriksen's absence, with Jordan Device likely to remain absent through illness. Jarrod Bowen is fit after being pushed into advertisement boards by Jamal Lewis against Norwich City and was a doubt, but Adkins has confirmed he will be fit. The game will also come too soon for Dan Batty to return from a back problem. Speaking more about his midfield options without Henriksen ahead of tomorrow's game, head coach Nigel Adkins said, "We have options to deal with that situation, which are Kevin Stewart and Jackson Irvine to name but two, and Max Sheaf also comes into my thinking. There's every chance that Kamil Grzycki will come back into the side because he's a star player for us. We expect everybody to be fit from the squad that travelled to Norwich, but obviously Marcus is suspended and David Marshall will wear the captain's armband. James Weir and Angus MacDonald remain out. QPR could be without Matt Smith for the third game run after the striker picked up an injury in training last week, while Angel Rangel also looks likely to be missing, although he is nearing a return from injury that has kept him out since December. Defender Jeff Cameron was on the bench for the midweek defeat against Rotherham after recovering from ankle ligament damage and we're pushing for a starting place. Stats I've forgotten to just animate because I'm in a rush to get this out. Hull City haven't won 3 consecutive league matches against QPR since October 1963. Bloody hell. QPR are winless in 10 league visits to Hull. Yes! Hull striker Jarrod Bowen has been involved in 4 goals in 3 championship appearances. QPR have won fewer points than any other championship teams. Yep, you get it. What do I think? The defence is shocking, lads. That's all I got. Now we're going to get another view on the game. Right, so this week we have Hayden Hudson on the line for another view. We had Jacob Ben the other day, now we've got Hayden. So Hayden, how are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm right, mate. How are you?
I'm great, yeah.
Yeah.
Firstly, what was your thoughts on the Norwich game?
I thought we were a bit unlucky, mate. We could have had a penalty, but you know.
Defensive mistakes as well I picked up.
Yeah, defensive errors early on, mate.
Defensive errors all the way through, let's face it.
Yeah.
So now I'm going to ask you some questions about the upcoming game for QPR. So, Device is still out. What's your thoughts on that?
I think it's a big risk, because Liam Ridgewell's a load of rubbish.
Yes, Hayden, you know.
Yeah, sure.
Jarrod Bowen's fit.
Yeah, it's always positive, isn't it?
After getting shoved into some advertising hoardings by Jamal Lewis, which I'm still not happy about.
Get some goals in the side.
Yeah, get some goals in. Adkins has said that Grzycki should come back into the team.
Yeah, well, I don't know why he didn't start on Wednesday, mate.
Neither, I've got absolutely no idea.
I feel like let's have the decision out.
But Henriksen's suspended.
Yeah, I think he'll be a big miss. Bit of organisation in the middle of him.
We've just lost the captain, haven't we, really?
Yeah. Kev Stewart will do a job there, I think.
You can tell that Henriksen's missed Stewart.
Yeah.
So, now we've got 2 tough tackling midfielders in there, and David Marshall will be wearing the armband.
Yeah. It's alright, isn't it?
Yeah.
David Marshall.
So, Dan Batty's not back yet, and neither is Andre Mazouk. Mazouk isn't really a miss. But Batty.
I didn't like him that much.
Batty played well at the start of the season, but he just tailed off a bit, didn't he?
Yeah, he just started to show a bit, didn't it? His experience.
Yeah.
Or his lack of experience.
And this is the last game before the international break. How important do you think it is to go into the international break on a high?
Well, after 2 defeats, we need 3 points, don't we?
Definitely.
To keep the playoff hopes alive.
Lift the spirits up, because there's only 2 of them going, so the majority of the players will still be training in Cottingham.
Yeah.
So it's only Henriksen and Grzycki going.
Jensen at two of the best players.
And deservedly they're going.
Yeah.
But now, what are you predicting for the game then, Hayden?
Well, I'm predicting for the game a 5-0 Hull City win.
Are you having a laugh or?
No, Campbell Gusicki's going to score first, then Bowen's going to score two. Campbell will get one and Mark Pugh will score last.
Alright, fair play.
Guarantee it.
And what's your reactions to Chris Martin scoring an actual human goal?
Well, I thought it was offside, mate, to be honest.
Oh, well, at least it went in.
Good finish, wasn't it?
It was a good finish, you know. It reminded me of Van Persie, but a bit less graceful.
Yeah, just a bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a tad.
Just a bit less agility, not much.
Yeah.
But yeah, cheers, Hayden.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
So we'll have another person in the next preview. Join you for that. Cheers for coming on, Hayden.
See you later.
See you later, mate.
Bye.
Bye. So that's what Hayden thought. A nice little, blooming hell, 5-minute chat. No, 4 minutes actually. But you know, we got the answers out of him that we needed. So once again, cheers for coming on, Hayden. We'll have someone else on after the after the international break. So now to my predicted team: Marshall in goal with a back four of Kane, Ridgewell, Burke, and Lehigh, with Irvine and Stewart the two centre mids, with Bowen on the right, Pugh but in Cam, Grzycki coming back in on the left, and Campbell in the line. Only one change from the game against Norwich, and that is Henriksen coming out. So I've put Irvine back in his place. So Henriksen coming out and Grzycki coming in. Now the bench: George Long, Evandro, Torrell, Milinkovic, Kingsley. That should be 20. There we go, fixed it, and Chris Martin there. So now for my predicted score, I'm a bit less optimistic than Hayden, but I still think we'll get the win. The home form is good. Home form is crucial. We had it under Silver, we've got it under Adkins. Come on, you all. I'll see you later on tonight for fantasy football. Adios.